stop scrolling. What if I told you that 3 ordinary-looking U.S. quarters could hide incredible history, rare collector secrets, and surprising value? Today on Airy Coins News, we're counting down the top 3 American quarters that every coin hunter should know, from the legendary 2021 Crossing the Delaware Quarter to the inspiring 2023 American Women Quarter and the iconic 2002 Indiana Crossroads of America Quarter. Which one could be hiding in your pocket right now, and which rare version has collectors searching everywhere? Stay with me until the end, because the final coin may surprise you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more amazing coin discoveries only on Airy Coins News. Let's play with first coin. Listen to me right now. I am telling about this quarter, the 2021 P Crossing the Delaware Quarter, is one of the most fascinating modern United States coins because it marked the beginning of a new chapter for the Washington Quarter series. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, identified by the P Mint mark, the coin features George Washington on the obverse with the inscriptions Liberty, In God We Trust, and 2021. On the reverse, Washington is shown leading Continental Army troops across the icy Delaware River during the American Revolutionary War. This design honors one of the boldest military moments in American history, when Washington's surprise attack after the famous river crossing helped change the course of the war. The dramatic river crossing took place during the night of December 25 to 26, 1776. Facing freezing temperatures, floating ice, and dangerous conditions, Washington and his soldiers crossed the Delaware River to launch a surprise attack on Hessian forces in Trenton, New Jersey. The victory revived the morale of the struggling Continental Army and became one of the defining stories of American independence. The quarter captures this historic event with remarkable detail, making it much more than everyday pocket change. The Crossing the Delaware Quarter occupies a unique place in U.S. coin history because it served as a one-year transitional design between the long-running America the Beautiful Quarters program and the launch of the American Women Quarters program in 2022. Rather than continuing the previous National Park series, the United States Mint selected this powerful historical scene to bridge 2 important eras of American coinage. That makes the 2021 issue instantly recognizable among modern collectors. On the obverse, sculptor Laura Garden Fraser's portrait of George Washington was chosen after decades of consideration. Although Fraser created the design in 1931 for the bicentennial of Washington's birth, another portrait was selected at the time. Nearly 90 years later, her elegant profile finally appeared on circulating quarters, giving collectors a historic design that had waited generations to reach American pockets. This delayed debut adds another layer of significance to the 2021 coin. Millions of these quarters entered circulation, but not every example is equal. Coins that remain in pristine mint state condition with sharp details, brilliant luster, and few or no contact marks are the most desirable among regular circulation strikes. In addition, collectors carefully search for striking errors such as off-center strikes, double dies, die cracks, clipped planchets, or dramatic misalignments. Authenticated mint errors can sell for much more than ordinary examples because they are genuinely scarce and often unique. The inscriptions on the coin each carry historical meaning. Liberty reflects one of the founding ideals of the United States, while In God We Trust has appeared on most U.S. coins since the 20th century and became the nation's official motto in 1956. E pluribus unum, meaning out of many one, symbolizes the union of the states into a single nation. Together, these phrases connect the quarter to centuries of American history and national identity. Collectors appreciate the 2021 P Crossing the Delaware Quarter not only for its historical symbolism, but also for its artistic quality. The reverse design, created by Benjamin Sowards and sculpted by Michael Gaudioso, portrays Washington standing confidently in the lead boat while guiding his troops through dangerous winter conditions. Every element, from the movement of the water to the soldiers' determined expressions, was designed to emphasize courage, leadership, and perseverance during one of America's most difficult moments. In today's numismatic market, most circulated 2021 P Crossing the Delaware quarters are worth their face value of 25 cents, while uncirculated examples can command modest premiums depending on condition. Coins professionally graded at the highest mint state levels, especially those certified by respected grading services such as PCGS or NGC, may sell for significantly higher prices. Rare, authenticated mint-era varieties can attract substantial collector interest, with values depending on the rarity and the nature of the era rather than the date alone. 2021. P crossing the Delaware quarter stands as a lasting reminder that an ordinary-looking coin can preserve an extraordinary chapter of history. Every time one appears in circulation, it tells the story of determination, sacrifice, and the fight for independence. Its role as a transitional issue, the long-awaited debut of Laura Garden Fraser's Washington portrait, and its connection to one of the most famous events of the Revolutionary War ensure that this quarter will remain an important and respected collectible for generations of coin enthusiasts around the world. Keep a close eye on your change because that hidden treasure might be sitting right in your pocket. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a big find. Stay tuned, because in the next video, we're diving into another legendary coin that could be worth a small fortune. Coin number 2. Bessie Coleman Quarter is part of the United States Mint's American Women Quarters program, a 4-year series launched to recognize women whose achievements transformed American history. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint and identified by the P Mint mark, this quarter carries the familiar inscriptions Liberty, In God We Trust, and 2023, on the obverse with Laura Garden Fraser's portrait of George Washington. The reverse celebrates Bessie Coleman, the pioneering aviator who became the first African American and the first Native American woman to earn an international pilot's license, making this coin a tribute to courage and determination. Her remarkable journey began in Texas at a time when opportunities for women of color were severely limited. Because no American flight school would admit her, Coleman learned French and traveled to France in 1920 to pursue her dream of becoming a pilot. After completing rigorous flight training, she earned her Fédération Aéronautique Internationale pilot certificate in 1921. Returning to the United States, she inspired thousands by proving that determination could overcome barriers created by prejudice and discrimination. The artwork on the reverse captures Coleman in her iconic flight suit while airplanes soar overhead, symbolizing the daring aerial performances that made her famous. Rather than simply honoring aviation, the design celebrates ambition, education, and the belief that impossible goals can become reality through persistence. Every detail reflects her lifelong mission to encourage young people to dream beyond the limitations placed before them. Although millions of 2023 P. Bessie Coleman quarters were produced for circulation, collectors actively seek flawless mint state examples with brilliant luster and sharply struck details. Coins certified in exceptionally high grades by professional services such as PCGS or NGC often attract stronger premiums than ordinary circulated pieces. Genuine mint errors, including off-center strikes, double dies, clip planchets, and dramatic die cracks, can be especially desirable because their rarity is based on unusual production mistakes rather than the mintage alone. The obverse continues the elegant portrait of George Washington created by Laura Garden Fraser in 1931. Although her design was originally submitted for the bicentennial of Washington's birth, it remained and used on circulating quarters for decades before finally appearing in 2022. Its continued use in 2023 links the American Women Quarters program with one of the most respected artistic interpretations of the nation's first president, giving every coin historical depth beyond its commemorative reverse. The inscriptions Liberty, In God We Trust, and E Pluribus Unum carry meanings rooted in the nation's history. Liberty reflects the founding principle of freedom. In God We Trust serves as the official national motto, and E Pluribus Unum, meaning out of many one, symbolizes the unity of the United States. These enduring phrases connect modern commemorative themes with traditions that have appeared on American coinage for generations. The American Women Quarters program introduced 5 different reverse designs each year from 2022 through 2025, each honoring a woman whose accomplishments shaped American culture, science, civil rights, government, or the arts. Bessie Coleman's quarter stands out because it celebrates the history of aviation and the determination to overcome social barriers. Its educational message has made it popular not only with coin collectors, but also with teachers, historians, and aviation enthusiasts. Collectors often search rolls of 2023 P quarters, hoping to discover unusual varieties before they become widely recognized. Coins displaying striking anomalies retain cuds, die chips, broad strikes, or other authenticated mint errors may become highly collectible. However, any claimed error should be verified by experienced numismatists or professional grading services, as many forms of post-mint damage can resemble genuine mint mistakes but have little collector value. The market value of a standard circulated 2023 P. Bessie Coleman quarter generally remains its face value of 25 cents. Uncirculated examples with outstanding eye appeal may sell for modest premiums, while the highest certified grades or exceptional verified mint errors can command significantly higher prices. As with nearly all modern circulating coins, rarity depends far more on condition and unusual production characteristics than on the date itself. Many collectors view this quarter as more than currency because it preserves an inspiring chapter of American history in everyday pocket change. Bessie Coleman used her fame to encourage equality in aviation and refused to perform at events that practiced racial segregation unless audiences entered through the same gates. Her commitment to fairness became as memorable as her aerial skill, giving this coin a story that reaches beyond the world of numismatics. The 2023 P. Bessie Coleman quarter remains a meaningful collectible that combines historical significance, artistic excellence, and modern minting technology. It honors a pioneering aviator whose achievements opened doors for future generations while continuing the tradition of celebrating influential Americans on circulating coinage. Whether discovered in circulation or preserved in a collection, this quarter reminds collectors that ordinary coins can carry extraordinary stories of perseverance, innovation, and national heritage. Coin number 3. Listen What If I Told You? 2002 P. Indiana State Quarter is the 19th release in the United States Mint's acclaimed 50 State Quarters program, a landmark coin series issued between 1999 and 2008 to honor each state's unique history and identity. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint and identified by the P. Mint mark, this quarter features the inscriptions Liberty, In God We Trust, United States of America, Quarter Dollar, and E Pluribus Unum. The reverse proudly displays Indiana 1816, Crossroads of America, and a racing car beneath a ring of 19 stars, recognizing Indiana as the 19th state admitted to the Union. Unlike many commemorative coins that celebrate distant history, Indiana's quarter combines the state's past with one of its most recognizable modern achievements. The racing car honors the legendary Indianapolis Motor Speedway, home of the Indianapolis 500, one of the world's most famous automobile races. Since its opening in 1909, the Speedway has become a symbol of engineering excellence, innovation, and competitive spirit, making the coin instantly recognizable to motorsports fans around the globe. Beyond racing, the nickname Crossroads of America reflects Indiana's historic role as a transportation hub. Long before interstate highways connected the nation, important roads, canals, and railroads crossed the state, helping move people, goods, and ideas across the expanding United States. Today, Indiana remains one of America's leading freight and logistics centers, giving the quarter a meaning that extends far beyond its striking automotive design. The ring of 19 stars surrounding the race car represents Indiana's admission as the 19th state on December 11, 1816. This thoughtful design element connects the state's constitutional history with its modern identity, reminding collectors that every symbol on the coin was intentionally chosen. The balance between historical significance and contemporary pride makes this reverse one of the most distinctive in the entire State Quarter series. On the obverse appears John Flanagan classic portrait of George Washington, first introduced on the quarter in 1932 to commemorate the bicentennial of Washington's birth. His profile has become one of the most recognized images in American coinage, linking generations of circulating quarters through a consistent national design. The familiar inscriptions reinforce the enduring values represented by United States currency. The phrase "In God We Trust" became the official motto of the United States in 1956, while "E Pluribus Unum," translated from Latin as "out of many one," has appeared on American coins since the nation's earliest years. Together with liberty, these inscriptions connect the Indiana quarter to centuries of American tradition, reflecting principles that remain central to the country's identity. Collectors appreciate the 2002 P. Indiana quarter because it represents one of the most successful public coin programs in U.S. history. The 50 State Quarters program introduced millions of Americans to coin collecting, encouraging families to search pocket change for every state design. Indiana's combination of history and motorsports has helped it remain a memorable issue within the series. Although hundreds of millions of 2002 Indiana quarters were struck for circulation, pristine examples are significantly harder to find than worn coins. Specimens with original mint luster, strong strikes, and minimal contact marks are favored by collectors, especially when certified in high mint state grades by respected grading companies such as PCGS or NGC. Error coins from the 2002 Indiana issue also attract collector interest. Genuine examples with off-center strikes, broad strikes, clip planchets, die cracks, retained cuds, or double die characteristics can command premiums depending on the rarity and visibility of the error. As always, authentication by a professional grading service is important because post-mint damage is often mistaken for genuine mint errors. The Indiana quarter also reflects the state's deep industrial heritage. Indiana has long been known for manufacturing, steel production, agriculture, and transportation equipment. By featuring a race car instead of a traditional historical monument, the coin celebrates technological achievement alongside historical identity, creating a design that feels both modern and historically meaningful. The reverse was designed by Donna Weaver and engraved by A. Ronald Jones, combining artistic simplicity with symbolic depth. The carefully positioned race car, stars, and inscriptions create a balanced composition that remains easy to recognize even after years of circulation. This thoughtful design has earned appreciation from both casual collectors and experienced numismatists. In today's collector market, a circulated 2002 Indiana quarter is generally worth its face value of 25 cents. However, sharply preserved uncirculated examples may sell for modest premiums, while exceptionally high-grade certified coins can achieve considerably stronger prices. Verified mint error examples may be worth substantially more depending on the rarity, condition, and type of production mistake. The educational value of the Indiana quarter extends beyond coin collecting. It introduces people to the state's admission into the Union, its transportation legacy, and its global reputation in automobile racing. Many teachers and parents have used the state quarters program to encourage learning about American geography, history, and culture through everyday coins. More than 2 decades after its release, the 2002 Indiana quarter remains an enduring symbol of American innovation and state pride. Its distinctive racing theme sets it apart from many other state quarters, while its historical references ensure lasting relevance. Whether found in circulation, stored in a collector's album, or preserved in certified holders, it continues to represent an important chapter in modern United States numismatic history. 2002 Indiana, Crossroads of America quarter demonstrates how a circulating coin can preserve the story of an entire state within a small piece of metal. By honoring Indiana's place in the Union, its transportation heritage, and its world-famous motorsports tradition, the coin has earned a respected place in the 50-state quarters program. Its combination of historical symbolism, artistic design, and collector appeal ensures that it will remain a valued piece of American coinage for generations to come. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to my channel.